Closed captioning for Valley Spotlight is provided by Home Plate Media.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Hey, good morning, everybody. And what do you say to moms?
Happy Mother's Day.
That's right.
Got it on the first try.
Same to you, Lauren. Happy Mother's
Thank
Day.
you, guys.
Day.
Mother's Day.
Wonderful.
Mom, happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Yes.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, moms, to all the moms out there. And thank you, guys. It's certainly nice to be here all kind of bundled up. I'm hoping it's warmer by the time that we're
It's
actually
going to be. I looked at the projected
watching
forecast.
this
We're
on
good.
TV.
Oh, we're having a great summer. You've already acknowledged
We
it.
got
We're
a
good to
huge
go.
super El Nino. We are good.
Clear skies all
Good.
summer.
Awesome. Awesome.
Tom, it's nice to see you.
Yes, again, yes.
Man of many, many, many different things. So we'll catch
We're
up
not
with you.
co-hosting today.
You're not
I'm a guest.
co-hosting. You're actually a guest.
And what is more perfect gift for Mother's Day than River Rock tickets?
Right.
Alyssa, are passes still available?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Season passes or tickets. And that's-
$99.
How's that for a terrible plug? So
It's
anyway,
it's a great gift,
It's a
actually.
real- it's
It's
a
a
really
great
It's
good
the gift
idea.
that keeps on giving.
Yeah, for sure. So
Michael,
we're
there
just
are
take a look at the
Honored.
schedule.
Yes, the opening weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I always love it when the opening weekend is something that we can say with this much enthusiasm. Would you knock it off?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to let us come back here.
Right. So we get the beach feels ready to go on opening
Right,
weekend,
opening
right?
We
At the
have
end of May?
fans to the left
Yeah.
with the coral reefers.
yes,
And beach balls. Oh, almost knocked the camera over.
That's all right.
Will be flying.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great night. Sean Lawless and the crew with fins. Some of the coral reefers are going to be here. My
That is
Drunken
so
Uncle. Is that a
big.
great name for a band?
It's a great name.
Not my
Is
drunken uncle,
opening,
the other
not my
drunken
drunken
right?
uncle.
The other
But,
one.
so we're good. It's going to be
Yeah.
a great night. Tickets are on sale at the Sunrise Inn, Eastwood Mall, riverrockettheamp.com, or you can just come to the gate. It's really a great show. It really is.
We were talking about the schedule, Thomas. Give me, and we'll go through the whole thing for you, but give me a sleeper pick, maybe someone that people don't know that's really good, and then give me something that you better get your tickets early for.
Tickets early, for sure. It's always fins to the left.
Okay.
Again, first show of the year. That's why we kicked off with them. They're phenomenal. People love the energy for that show is always through the roof. But 2 weeks later, I would say the sleeper, because we've only had them, this is their second time coming back, is one of our favorites, the boy band review.
Yeah.
And
It's called that.
They again,
Good call.
the
In
energy
Chicago.
energy was off the charts last year. It was one of my favorite shows. I think one of everyone's favorite shows.
We're
so
going
that
this
is
year.
definitely
I'm
a
not
sleeper.
missing this night.
Everyone,
I'm going.
Well, as long
everyone
as
wears
we
a
get
boy
there.
band T-shirt.
For
Hey,
the
hey, and you're my favorite opener is Miss Americanas, which is a
That's
great
why we're going.
right,
Taylor Swift opener.
Yeah, so I guess we'll get there early.
Yes.
to
We're gonna
watch
shake.
that.
We're gonna shake it up.
Yeah.
We're going to get here
It's a song,
so
right?
early.
Yeah,
you
shake-
guys
shake
are
it off.
obnoxious.
Shake
The
it
lines
off.
will be, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, wear your shirts, wear your Taylor Swift, wear your NSYNC, wear your Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
I'm a One Directioner. Wear one of those shirts.
I love that
So
music.
Am I,
It's fun.
am I dating you guys and I'm
Yeah.
is
No,
this
no,
too
no.
young?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're very young, but that's very cool. Very cool.
Youthful.
All right, we'll put the shows up as we go along, but we should probably get to our first story of our program today.
And with it being Mother's Day,
Mm-hmm.
look at me for planning this one ahead.
It worked out good.
Have you ever met a woman named Beth?
I never met your Beth.
Her
Well,
real name
this
is
is-
Bethlehem.
Oh my goodness.
Her
Is that
real name
right?
is Bethlehem.
Nice long Greek
Oh,
name.
in the old country.
They told me I was wrong in school, but anyway, I proved myself right.
Happy Mother's Day to Kenny's mom and your Yaga.
Yes.
Beth, this one's for you.
For more than 65 years, Beth Haidaris has guided the sun rising and setting at the Sunrise Inn, serving up pizza, memories, and motherhood, all under one roof. And just 2 children, for the record.
I had 2. I didn't want any more. Not that I didn't want any more, but being in the restaurant business wasn't easy.
The 2 Beth is referring to are Kenny and Anna. And long before social media reviews and videos, before online ordering, before going viral was even a phrase, there was simply word of mouth. And in Warren, a lot of those words led right here to the Sunrise Inn of Warren.
When my husband left, when he came back in '79 and bought it, I never expected him and Thomas and everybody to go through it. It's a different life.
For Beth Haidaris, the restaurant business wasn't just work, it was family. For decades, she balanced raising children, managing chaos, comforting customers and kids alike, and somehow remembering what matters most.
It's a wonderful feeling to have your family close and you mix and everybody gets along, you know. Yeah, Kenny, Anna, Thomas, and Troy, and well, now Kara. We're going to have Kara too. Thomas will be getting married. So that's a happy occasion to look into.
And over the years, generations grew up alongside the restaurant. First dates, Little League celebrations, after funeral lunches, Friday night traditions. For many families, Sunrise Inn became part of their family too.
And then coming down here, I get to spend time with him, and the help is also friendly-like, family-like.
And ask anyone who knows Beth, motherhood didn't stop with just her own children. Somewhere along the line, half the valley became her kids too.
It's hard work, but you get adapted very easy, and you know, you think you're going to have that right away, but you learn. We never had young kids around in my family because no one was married, and then you learn. And it's a wonderful feeling, it is.
Owning a restaurant for more than 65 years means sacrifice. Missed holidays, long nights, early mornings, and carrying the weight of employees, customers, and family all at once. But Beth says she wouldn't trade it.
And seeing, you know, my grandson take over, I just can't. It's kind of neat, you know, with Thomas in it too.
In a world where restaurants come and go, places like the Sunrise Inn remind us that sometimes the most important thing being served isn't just the food, it's the feeling that somebody cares when you walk through the door.
The matriarch.
Oh,
Makes it run.
I know.
I like that.
Kenny was like, wait a minute, you're going to interview her for... I'm like, don't you worry about it, Kenny. I got it covered.
Pretty good for 90 years old, I'd say.
I know, 90, and she's just wonderful. So thank you for sharing some of that stuff with us. You want to take a time out?
Let's take time out. When we come back, we're going to cook.
We are going to.
Quickly.
Very quick.
Yes.
And you're going to shake.
I'm going to shake it up. You'll see.
Shake.
Good afternoon, Boardman and Newcastle. Erik and Sarah from Grocery Outlet. You all know we have unique items, but we have name brands for less. Ocean Spray, 24-pack, $9.99. Chocolate Cheerios, $2.99. Ragu in 3 different flavors, $2.99. Barilla Pasta, just 99 cents. And check this out, Oreo Cakesters for $1.99. Check us out in Newcastle and Boardman for name brands at extreme value prices. Have a great day.
Grocery Outlet. You'll save on groceries like never before in Boardman and Newcastle.
In today's fast-changing real estate market, you need access to the right information to make smart choices. I invest in real estate all over the country, and I rely on smart agents who know their local market inside and out. In the Mahoning Valley, I work with Kelly Warren. She guarantees to sell your home at a price and a deadline you agree to, or she'll buy it. She can also give you an instant cash offer. Go to kellysoldit.com and find out how Kelly and her team can start working for you.
ESPN Mahoning Valley 94.7 FM and 1330 AM. Sports, talk, music, and more for the Valley.
Back here on Valley Spotlight on this wonderful Sunday morning.
We are hanging out at River Rock for the AMP, and I feel like we should be switching the shot around and shooting it this way.
Because the stage area is so cool.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do that?
We can do whatever we want.
Brightspeed partners would say yes.
Okay.
Don't you?
Yeah. Well, let's do that. And then in the meantime, why don't we do a little cooking? And we're not really cooking this week, but we're making some summer salads.
And it was delicious.
It was really good. You'll see.
Wow.
It is time for one of my favorite parts of the show, Chef Erik and Quick Cook. Does that mean you're hungry?
That's
I feel
right.
like
The
you're
favorite
hungry.
favorite part
Did
of
you
the
do
show.
this? That old thing? Yeah, kind of. Anyway, all right. So the challenge is $25. We're making a meal for 4, 5, 6 people.
That's right, and it's springtime.
It is.
So I thought spring, salads, salad dressing. Let's talk about salad dressing.
Okay.
Okay. And how you can make that at home. I know salad dressing is not real expensive.
Right.
But the problem is that I don't particularly like that area between the mountains that's over there and it's kind of out of sight.
Spend a little time in Hidden Valley.
But there are so many salad dressings.
This is
out
all for the producer.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Now we can create our own.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna make our own.
Okay.
And here's, if everybody here and at home remembers this, it's a simple ratio of 3 to 1.
Okay.
Okay, if you remember that, this is like level 1 salad dressing.
Okay.
Ninja.
And we're gonna do 2 kinds.
Yeah, we're gonna make 2 different kinds today. So 3 parts Earl. 3 parts Earl.
Yeah.
1 part acid vinegar.
Okay.
Okay. And I think today that you are gonna assist me, and we're gonna make sort of a, I don't know, a sort of a basic Italian dressing.
All right. That's me.
Sort of a golden Italian.
I also a golden Italian. Yes.
What is golden Italian, right?
It's me in 10 more years.
It doesn't separate.
Okay. All right.
And it's because of emulsification.
Emulsification, which we're going to do today.
Yeah. So we are going to do 3 parts olive oil, and for this one,
do I have to go in here,
Mr. Case? Yes. I would like you to put 3/4 cup in each one.
I have the ounce size side. What's 3/4 cup?
It's like
just tell me what
1/4
it's
less than a full cup.
I remember when ranch dressing came out.
The fixins turn mayonnaise and buttermilk into a fresh, lively dressing. Give it a try.
That blew our minds. Can you tell me when to stop? Because I don't know where 3/4 is. Is that too much? Is that? Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
Get
we
your
want
glasses out.
Like, put it on the 6. So we're going to do here. And you know what? Here's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Just make it a third of the way up.
Yeah, we're going to do about a third of the way up. This is not rocket science, people.
Okay. I'll just do the rest in matching.
Yeah, just kind of match that.
All right.
Now, we're going to put acid. And so for...
That's the vinegar part.
Yeah. For you, we're going to do a little red wine vinegar.
Okay.
And you want about a third.
Like a finger? Maybe 2?
Yeah, this is 3 to 1. So...
Nothing. How's that? A little more?
Yeah, a little more.
Okay, very good. You didn't say what kind you were making, I don't think.
Well, you're making them both, really.
Oh, all right, very good.
We're gonna make it a basic Italian, then we're gonna talk about anything else that you can put in. So I'm gonna put apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
In my version. Okay. Since I'm the chef.
Yeah. You're in
I can do whatever I want.
charge of it. Is that it? Or a little bit more?
It'll be fine. All right.
Well, I like the smell of that.
This is organic.
I got it.
Next, we're gonna put an emulsifier. And emulsification means that it won't separate.
Okay.
And so,
which means a cream based, or does it have to be a mustard?
It can be
or
mayonnaise. It can be mustard. It can be in this case. I'm going to use my spicy barbecue sauce.
Okay. So I'll do mine. You do yours.
Yeah, we're going to put about the same amount of vinegar. Pretty good amount in there. Yeah.
Okay. Is that enough?
Yeah.
All right. Great.
And I'm going to put some barbecue sauce.
I don't know that I've ever had a barbecue sauce.
So barbecue sauce, tomato, mustard, vinegar, sugar, in everyone else's liquid smoke. When you open it up and you smell it and you're like, oh, it smells like barbecue. That's the liquid smoke, fake smoke they put in there. Mine doesn't have any of that. It's just all of the other things.
Okay.
So this is not going to smell, it doesn't smell like barbecue sauce.
No. Well, that does. But this
is?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Can we shake or do we put
No,
something else?
We're gonna put that garlic in yours, or as much garlic as you like.
Well, let's do it.
That would be a good amount.
Okay.
Okay. A pinch of salt and pepper.
Pinch of salt. Okay. Pinch of pepper.
Please. And then also some Italian seasoning.
Okay.
In yours.
Just the whole thing or some?
Yeah, just some. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
All right, good.
And then we're gonna shake.
Oh, you didn't have to add any to yours.
No, mine's simple. My barbecue sauce has a ton of stuff in it.
Okay.
So
notice how it stays together, right?
Yeah. So there we go. Mine has chipotle peppers, so there's gonna be some floaties and stuff as it gets thinned out. All right.
Okay.
Now we're gonna talk about what else makes good salad. I think you have produce. You've got something green.
Right.
You've got something that grows on plants or trees.
Mm-hmm.
You also have crunchy things.
Right.
Crunchy things make good. We've got lots of crunchy things. And for I also did this is canned corn that I charred.
Okay. That was easy.
So we've got some really cool stuff too. So we're gonna start assembling some salads.
All right, sounds good.
And you know what? We can take these off.
Now you don't know my pet peeve about lettuce.
No.
I like the regular kind of lettuce, just like this.
I knew that.
I don't want the
Did we
crinkly,
just become best
tickle
friends?
my throat kind
I don't like
of lettuce.
Frisee.
I don't need it.
I don't know if
Mixed
how many
greens.
coming.
Yeah, somebody else can have those. I don't want them. All right, very good. That's how I feel about it.
Give me
Yes. All right. Okay to assemble?
Except if you're Jack and I'm Rose. Then icebergs aren't good.
Right.
That was a big joke. So big
I would hold on to that door for you and blow the whistle.
All right.
Good. You know, the anniversary of the Titanic wasn't that long ago.
What? You got that one?
Yeah, I did. I got it. I get your jokes. I get you.
Okay. Now, here's what we got. Oh, this is chicken.
Yeah.
So I added some popcorn chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of a protein. You seemed like a popcorn chicken kind of guy.
I'll do that. Yeah, for sure. Do you, you never really told us how much this cost. We didn't really get to the bottom of that.
So.
Is it okay to do it now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got, forgive my notes here, but basically the dressing portion of this, which this is way more dressing than we're going to use.
Okay.
Okay. Is about $2, $2.06.
To make that.
For the dressing, yeah.
Wow.
All of the veggies and fixins. My wife hates it when I say fixins.
Why?
I don't know. It's like
because of the apostrophe.
I love it though.
Okay.
We got lots of room for fixins. Okay. So, anyways, fixins. We've got mixed greens, popcorn chicken, cucumber. These are sweet peppers, by the way, mini sweet peppers. Sweet onion. I don't know if you like onion sauce.
Not raw, but go ahead.
I put them out there because I like them. Carrots, some shredded carrots, croutons, canned olives, if you wanted that, and cheese. Cheese, yep, cheese if you like. You can get some.
Yeah, I'll take some for sure.
Anyway, all said and done,
Yeah.
all the veggies and all the fixins were $22.44 for a grand total of $24.50.
Wow,
all
That's
like, and this
awesome.
is.
You can have this 2-3 times a week. I mean, look at all the extra stuff.
And believe me, I didn't even use all the peppers.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay. Go ahead. Your turn.
Yeah. Let's see. I am gonna go. See, I didn't put enough barbecue sauce.
That's how you know, right?
Yeah. So, but anyway, I just want a little bit of that. See, I'm gonna make mine spicy.
Okay.
I'm gonna put some corn, like a Tex-Mex, Southwest-ish deal. A little bit of that. I do like them.
Okay. Can you get your barbecue sauce anywhere else other than the restaurant?
You can.
Yeah.
We
There's
are
some
in
stores
a
out
bunch
there?
of Giant Eagles.
Okay.
We are not in grocery outlet.
Okay.
Unfortunately. We
Sure.
are in a bunch of farm stores. Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
And if you go to our website, cockeybbq.com, it has all the locations of where there's a map, an interactive map.
Cukes?
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Great.
All right. We just need some forks.
Yeah, they were here. That's okay.
They might be under your... Oh, wait, look. Right.
Thank you.
I like these long fondue type forks. How about you?
I like them too.
So wait,
you have short arms.
Before I go, or while you go, I've made my dressing.
Yeah.
Do I refrigerate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're done with this, and that's why we do them in the jelly jars,
Okay.
or whatever you want to call them, because you could just put it in the fridge. It'll be good in there for a couple weeks at least.
That's my next question.
If we didn't put any dairy, you could put dairy, you could put buttermilk, you could put mayonnaise, you could put other things like that. If it's got dairy, I would say stick to a week. Other than that, vinegar, it'll last a long time.
Did you do your dressing?
Yeah.
Can I try yours? All right. How do I do it? I'll do it with a cucumber, right?
Yeah. So, chef tip, when you're making dressing, test your dressing. That's going to be a lot of vinegar, but it'll still be.
I'll get to the bottom.
It should be sweet. My sauce is very sweet.
That's fun.
Yeah. So when you're chef tip is when you're tasting your dressing, taste it on a cucumber, or a piece of lettuce, not necessarily off a spoon. It'll give you a better idea of what your dressing is going to taste like on your salad.
Okay. Well, nice job, Quick Cook. We did it, didn't we?
Yeah, salad.
What do? Do we high five? Do we chest bump? I always forget.
I don't think we're at chest bump stage yet.
All right. Congrats on taking the challenge and just obliterating and smashing it. Good job.
Thanks for having me back.
All right. Try it yourself. All right. Good idea to switch it up. The mighty Mahoning rolling behind us.
Oh, isn't it pretty?
Yeah, it's very nice. So this is a real amphitheater. It's not like a made up one.
It's
It's been here for
gorgeous.
decades.
And thank you to our friends from Grocery Outlet and those salad dressings, his barbecue sauce.
I actually mixed them together after we were done.
Did you?
Yeah, and they were really good.
I was really thinking that would be that would be a good idea.
I did it. Yeah, a little sweetness from the barbecue and a little tanginess from the Italian was good.
You're so smart.
I just like it.
So
All right, break time.
Yep. And then on the other side, I can't wait to hear more about this.
Oh, wait till you see us play music. It's like a little concert ourselves.
You?
Yeah, we'll be back. Your eyes are two of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
I don't know about you, but mine's bigger.
I think might be right, but mine's tastier.
I don't think so.
I win. Look at this.
Yep.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody, if you're watching on the 10th, and welcome back to Valley Spotlight.
Yeah, and if you're not watching on Mother's Day, if you didn't get a pair of orange rain boots for Mother's Day.
Was that a gift?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was a gift to myself. Then this is your chance to go and buy something that goes with a beach ball.
You're kind of like a preschool teacher or something. You have a lot of colors and a lot of things to talk about for the class.
I do, and you have a lot of hidden talents.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you see my friend Andrew and I sit down and talk about music. This is kind of a musical themed show, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So we thought we'd go to a new music store in Howland. Am I playing this right, Andrew?
Yeah, if you tip it a little bit, you get a better resonate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the floor,
Nice.
yeah.
We're at the Phoenix Music Center here in Howland with Andrew, who is the owner, and it's been open for how long now, Andrew?
About 5 months.
5 months. What made you kind of want to open a music store?
I'd worked at another music store for 12 years, and it was time that I wanted to go out on my own and start my own thing. So.
Yeah, tell me about your upbringing. You're from the area, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Cortland. Went to high school at Lakeview High School, then went to Mount Union College, got a degree in music education. I taught in the public schools for 12 years, teaching music, and then went back into the music industry side of things, and I've been doing that for about 15 years now.
And what instrument did you play growing up?
I'm a tuba player.
You're a tuba player?
Tuba and sousaphone and marching band.
Yeah? Like dot the I tuba or a different kind of tuba?
Yeah, no, we actually did a Script Ohio at Lakeview when I was there, and I got to dot the I.
How cool was that? Gotta be neat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so in this place, give an idea of some of the instruments you guys cater to, kind of do in the lessons and things like that.
Yeah, we're a full service music dealer, so we have guitars, which you see behind you here, drums, keyboards, and then like all the band instruments, trumpet, trombone, tubas, flute, clarinet, saxophones. We do lessons on all of those instruments. We have a full line repair shop that repairs all those instruments. We do a rent-to-own program, and we sell them, and we carry all the accessories and stuff you need as well.
Now, when I was a kid in the 1900s, 5th grade was when we started band. So I did trombone, I think, my first year. And that's the only year I did it because it's very heavy to carry to the bus stop.
Sure.
But what are the instruments now that people seem to kind of gravitate towards?
Yeah, trombone's still a great one. Trumpet's probably your most popular instrument to get with 5th graders. That and drums. Everyone wants to be a drummer. A lot of schools have started, like having a limit on how many drummers they'll take.
Because everybody wants to do
right. Just they don't have 30 kids banging a drum in the back.
You're on cymbals instead.
Right. Right. So yeah, trumpet, trombone is still popular. Flute, clarinet, sax, they're all, all doing well.
Yeah. And this is kind of the time of year where you kind of slow down a little bit before you ramp up again for back to school.
Yeah. We do some rentals now for people who want to get a jump start on next year and take lessons over the summer and stuff. We also do repairs here, so it's a great time to bring in a repair if you need it fixed before the craziness of marching season and all that takes off in August.
And you were saying you kind of go around to the schools in the area and service their equipment.
Yeah, we go to the schools, we pick up instruments for repairs, we drop off accessories that the band directors need, or if somebody wants to rent an instrument, they can do it on our website. We can deliver it right to the school for them.
Yeah, I thought that was a guitar.
No, this is a ukulele. This is actually what they call a U-bass. It's a bass ukulele. It's tuned like a bass guitar. And if you plug it in, it kind of sounds like a bass guitar too.
Really?
It has a pickup you can plug into an amp and everything.
Never saw that. Do you know how to play it?
Not well.
How many instruments can you play?
I'm mostly a brass player. Like I said, tuba is my main instrument. I can play trombone and baritone. I can, play a scale and a few little things on trumpet, but that's not my forte.
Are you in any like swing bands or anything fun like that?
The only time I really get to play my tuba much anymore is at my church. I play a couple times a year, and I do the tuba Christmas that they do in December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet they're like, hey, the tuba guy's here this week. All right, so if people want to get a hold of you or come in or try out, do you think do you have to have musical talent to play music?
No, I think anyone can learn to play a musical instrument.
Do they?
And we have students from ages 5 to people in their 70s. So it's never too early or too late to learn an instrument.
That's what I was going to say. Okay, if people want to reach out, how can they do it?
Yeah, they can. They can go to our website, which is phoenixmusiccenter.com. They can call us. Our phone number is 234-830-0004, or stop by our store, which we're on Market Street in Howland.
Why do you call it Phoenix Music Center?
So we went back and forth a lot when we were trying to figure out a name. The Phoenix, the rising up from the ashes kind of idea gave up. And then my youngest child also named Phoenix, so that kind of went into it. And my oldest, my daughter designed our logo and drew it, and so it's kind of like a family thing. All
right, check them out right here on East Market Street in Orange. Should we play us out? You want to play us out?
Sure.
That's how they do it, right? Oh, you got to do it. Go. All right, Lauren, what do you think? Scan the on-screen QR code to see if Brightspeed is available in your area. See?
I love it.
Yeah. When I was a kid, they ran out of instruments, and I had to play the bucket. They just flipped the bucket over, and I had to hit it with a spoon.
Here, honey, you want to play beach ball today?
Yeah. This is kind of like the bongos.
Kind of is.
All right, what's next?
Oh my gosh. I was referencing like these cool orange rain boots, which I got at the gift shop in New Wilmington at the Tavern on the Square.
Okay.
I went with Todd Cole.
Right.
But the reason that I was able to be there is because I spent the afternoon with such a wonderful group of people, and let me introduce you to them.
So good, we're on the show.
Yes.
For most college students, the end of the school year means finals, graduation parties, and counting down the days until summer. But at Westminster College, one of the most meaningful traditions of the year looks a little different.
It's magical. It just is. I'll get teary-eyed, but it's one of my favorite days because it's game day. And it doesn't matter what your ability is, what your age is, what your sport is.
Athletes from across the region gathered for an end-of-the-year Special Olympics tournament filled with competition, connection, and a whole lot of heart.
This, as you saw them exercising and getting ready to go, it's game day. And for our athletes to be able to say, we support you. And we had 200 of our athletes here make a tunnel for them when they came in with their banners. And we had over 400 athletes here. Just athlete to athlete, we support you.
The event is coordinated through programs at Westminster designed to create opportunities for athletes of all abilities, while also giving college students hands-on experience in leadership, service, and community connection.
I love it, like just being able to see them come back each year and be here and recognize me, recognize our other athletes, all of my teammates, all of my peers that I go to college with. This is their favorite day of the year. They all put so much time and effort to be here. I was telling my other volunteers, a lot of our athletes are still in season right now. Some of them had games starting at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They're going on the road today. They made sure to get up at 7 in the morning and get down here. And that's a lot coming from a college student. So being able to see that, it makes me feel proud to be a part of this place and this college.
Throughout the day, athletes competed in events, celebrated wins big and small, and reminded everyone inside the gym that sports can be about much more than a scoreboard.
Anything you have going on in your life, you get to be here and be supported, and that our athletes get to be here and all the other athletes.
At Westminster College, organizers say this tournament continues to grow each year, proving that inclusion, teamwork, and community never go out of season.
We try to do the best job we can because it's not about us, it's about them and how they feel today that they're included, they matter, and they have value.
And in first place, shaking off a couple of seconds, is Carrie Baylor.
Oh boy.
I know, such a special group of people.
Right.
And like, I know that word is there, but like, it's just, it makes you, like, I feel different. Like, you know what I mean? Just sort of like you feel good.
Right.
And I have a feeling you have a
Same idea.
similar.
You remember Shannon from Carousel Center?
How could we forget?
Tipped us off on this really cool thing one of her clients is doing at the Carousel Center, getting a drive together for the homeless.
Okay.
So you're going to meet a fabulous young girl named Alexis and her family and somebody that's helping, so that we're going to make it a little bit easier this summer on those in need.
She's a very outgoing girl. She's very friendly. She loves to help people.
That's Charlotte Gent talking about her autistic and wonderful daughter, 25-year-old Alexis, who started a drive to help the homeless. It's called Alexis's Acts of Kindness.
I've been thinking about this for 3 years and a half.
Really?
Yeah, I've been wanting to feed the homeless people.
And now she's doing it. With the help of the Carousel Center here in Austintown, Alexis and her team have started to collect items that they intend to deliver to homeless people in our area.
I watched a lot of YouTube videos of people pass out food to homeless people, so I wanted to do it too, to feel the love.
All of her teachers from kindergarten up have told me how she's been their helper for everything. She always helped the kids that were needed more assistance than she did.
Some of the items they're collecting include
some socks, some shirts, some like wipes, bath wipes.
just stuff to make them feel better.
Better, yeah.
Cleaner and better.
Cleaner.
She's always been that helper. All the teachers loved her and missed her. They didn't want to lose her. So she's been that person.
Speaking of helping, as the drive has gained momentum, Alexis's friend, Katie, has offered to help by donating these pretty bracelets that she makes.
You know, that can help me help Alexis.
And then you're good with that?
Yep.
What did she say?
Very good.
Yeah? Are you excited?
Yeah.
She's been talking about it for a long time. It's something that she's always had an interest in doing. But she's always had numerous ideas about helping with different things. So homeless, like kids in the hospital. So there's numerous things that she would love to do.
So the drive has begun, and as the donations start to come in, the saying is true. When you give, you get back a whole lot more.
It's kind of hard to put in words.
Yeah.
It is. I'm extremely proud of her to take the initiative to do something like this.
Yeah.
We got some yesterday.
What'd you think?
I think dream come true.
Oh, awesome.
What a great group of people. I know. Yeah.
And like they do come true.
Wish list
So, like, here's the chance.
is on their Facebook page.
Okay.
You can donate right there at Carousel Center. I think door 6 is where you go. They don't want money. Just bring the items, shirt, t-shirts, socks, stuff like that.
All of it.
Chapstick. It doesn't matter. If you think somebody could use it, bring it in and they'll put it in a bag and send it off. I think it's going to go through the end of May.
All right. Okay. I'm going to take a time out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Then I'm going to go do a lot of stuff. And you're just going to
I'll just watch.
Pitch it to me.
Valley News and Valley People. Restaurants, concerts, things to see. Family fun, computer classes, outdoor hikes and history. Winter sports or hibernation. Shoot some hoops or fry some bacon. It's all online, just look and see. Metro Monthly, just for me.
Happy Mother's Day, Carl.
Yes, it is. Happy all day to all mothers out there.
Well, yeah, and it's a long day.
It is.
Because it's a long road being a mama.
Yes, it is. I wouldn't know, but
I think you do. I think you're surrounded by some pretty good ones.
Yeah, I got a lot of good
You know what they
mothers
do.
around and wives. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Well, for all the ladies out there, we are celebrating it in big, huge, bold, gorgeous ways where if you don't know where to take mom, even if she doesn't like plants, it's going to be hard not to smile in here.
Right, exactly. I mean, we are Sunday and it's
the perfect day of the week.
Perfect day of the week for to visit the greenhouse.
All right, the things that you are most excited about that you want people to know that are here. I know the tropicals and like these big, bold things.
Elephant ears.
Like it's like every year you get bigger.
Yeah, we keep adding, and we are, we have great hibiscus trees for mothers. They love that. It's great for the hummingbirds. That's great for the hummingbirds. The shrimp trees that we have are great for the hummingbirds and the mothers.
Wow.
Wonderful hanging baskets. Every mother loves a hanging basket. It's
hard not to.
It's one of the go-tos, but some of the tropicals, the diplodinias, the mandavillas, those are beautiful also if your mom maybe doesn't have the green thumb or doesn't want to do the hanging basket, just wants that planter on her patio to look at, and she can just take care of that, and it'll continually bloom now this time of year, and then it will draw the hummingbirds in.
You have such fairly priced products that are so, like I'm just saying, like bang for your buck. Like this is just one that like catches your eye, right?
This jumbo, this baby
but
here.
But the prices are so good. You guys do so much of this here, right?
Yeah, we just started in early February, and we start planting away all of our proven winners. We do a lot in proven winners. A lot of people out there love the line, and we love it too because not too many independent garden centers have it, and we do, and so it's a big draw. And it's just a great product, and it performs well.
And I am glad to hear that you guys put the effort and that kind of thoughtfulness into the business, into what we're able to buy, and to keep the prices so affordable.
Yes.
Carl, anything else that you want us to touch on? Because I feel like
ferns are coming in like crazy. That's another great shade on the porch.
Yeah, easy
to take care of. That's a great one. That's another good one. And then planters, actually large planters that are already planted. You can just scoop that up. We've got red, white, and blue planters. We've got pink, purple, yellow. A lot of combos. Full sun, shade. Maybe you got a front porch that only gets morning sun. We've got a planter for that. They're nice large ones. There's ones that start $19.99 and they go up. So there's a lot of options there. for a Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, and even if like you don't know what to do, that's where they will help you. I know
Yeah,
you guys do
we've
help.
got
You guys do create
a great
planters
staff here.
specifically for people.
Yeah, we do a lot of custom planning. So even if you have a planner that your mother wants done, bring it to us. We can get it fixed up for you.
See, my case, that's like perfect.
Yeah, that's
moms are
right.
like, they have their specific
Yeah.
planters,
Yes.
and they want it done like their way.
Yes.
But you guys
Yeah, we
are
can-
going to
we
take
can
it to
help.
that next level.
We can do that.
All right, come on out here. Spring hours right now.
We're in May. We're in May, so we are going to be 9 to 7.
9 to 7. All right.
Monday through Saturday, Sunday, we're 9 to 5.
Okay. High five on Mother's Day to a great father. Almost Father's Day.
Great mother.
Oh, well, thank you. Some days.
Well,
we don't know
we
yet.
all have our days.
He's young.
We all have our days.
Thank you for being with us, Carl.
Thanks for coming out.
Happy Mother's Day, Carol. Let's cheers.
Sweet treats.
Look, Slim Jim. Because you have a Slim Jim these days. And my life is like a bunch of chocolatey snowballs with some pink and some marshmallow. I don't really know what's all
chaos. I love it. Yes.
And there's always two of them.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, here we are, another home advantage with Kelly Warren.
Yes, here we are.
This home is home advantage.
Yeah, oh, you see the advantage here. I like
Holy
it. Yes.
moly. Did you like, she like didn't know where I was going with all of this. We always like to play that game.
Uh-huh. Guess what's on Lauren's mind in this house?
How are we gonna do this? But no, I honestly, like, we're sitting in this very like beautiful dining room. It is still a part of this very functional kitchen.
Yes.
That like is a wow factor house. And then you turn the corner, which you can't even see over there, which we kind of like as moms. You can't see it.
Yeah.
From the dining room. Yay. Like all of it.
Yeah.
When you see houses like this, do you think they really did a good job?
I do, and I love the character and the charm in these older houses. I love the space. You can't get a dining room this big these days. Like, you know.
I have the longest arms in Youngstown. I don't know.
And then I love how open it is to the kitchen, because some of the older houses you have like a doorway, you know?
It's this
So
big.
here you are part of the party. You are able to enjoy from both spaces. You
I
know?
don't know about you, but you like have a very big like family that you like do all like the cooking and the pastas and the cookies. I feel like you could like roll some serious dough back here.
Oh yes, yeah.
All
We could make
these
some pierogies back there.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
kitchen.
It really is. And when you see functional space in an older home like this one, which is in Boardman, which is like surrounded by everything, I like this is very rare.
Yeah, and the best of both worlds with the charm and the quality and the character of the older houses, with every single thing updated, like completely up to today's look and design and standard, and
Just
you
like
know,
us.
the countertop. Oh yes.
Just like you and me.
They have the cutest style here too. Every
do.
little thing is decorated to the nines. It's perfect.
Who doesn't like a very nice table runner? I love a table runner. And I also love like the thoughtfulness of the blinds, and you know, like you're very private here.
Yes, yes. Yeah, because we're really on a main road and you
We
can
are.
hear anything. Yeah, it's great.
Nope. All right, tell everybody the phone number.
You can reach us, call or text 330-717-2689, or online at kellysolda.com.
So can people call and text on Mother's Day?
They sure can. Yes,
Really?
we've got plenty of guys who would like to
We've
help
got
them out.
plenty of hombres.
and our mothers all still want to earn some commission checks
I
too.
was
So
gonna
we
say.
would love to show you this house on Mother's Day. And if you want to just peruse the internet, you can see all the pictures online at kellysolda.com.
Or just like find one and like let her like, you know, book an appointment and let her figure out how she's gonna take care of you, because she's like one of our favorite moms.
Oh,
and friends. All right.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Chicken party night.
Valley's favorite.
Hey, mine's authentic. Mine's cheesier. Mine's famous. Yeah.
We're chicken parm and so much more.
we have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley, and we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Duca. Let yourself go to Duca.
RC Compounding specializes in custom medications to meet your individual needs. Our staff can compound medications in unique dosage forms for everyone in your family, even your pets.
For us, we have standards, we have testing, we have personnel training. Every single product that we dispense, we can assure that it meets all standards and above and beyond.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Safety is our top priority at Barina's Automotive Center when we're taking care of your vehicle. We invest in the latest equipment to service the newest makes and models and keep our team's education up to date on the latest skills and techniques. At Barina's, we provide a free digital vehicle safety inspection so you can actually see what we see and understand our recommendations. Barina's Automotive Center on Robbins Avenue in Niles. Call 330-652-AUTO today and get your car back on the road safe and sound.
The community is invited to gather at Stambaugh Auditorium on Sunday, May 17th for the Dr. Stephen L. Gage Legacy Concert. The 3 p.m. concert celebrates the life and legacy of the late YSU music professor. Call 330-259-9651 or visit StambaugHauditorium.com for tickets. Mill Creek Metro Parks will offer a yoga basics class beginning May 19th. The 6-week class meets at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays through June 23rd at Fellows Riverside Gardens. The class fee is $72. Register online or call 330-740-7116 extension 230 for more information. Get your kicks on Route 66. Maine Library will remember the legendary U.S. highway during a special May 19th program. The free event starts at 6 p.m. To register, see libraryvisit.org. Penguin City Brewing Company will host its monthly Penguin Night Market on Thursday, May 21st. The market features over 30 vendors and runs from 6 to 9 p.m. Penguin City is located at 460 East Federal Street in downtown Youngstown. The W.D. Packard Band will perform a Memorial Day Remembrance concert on Sunday, May 24th at Packard Music Hall. The free concert begins at 3 p.m. and doors open an hour before the show. Packard Music Hall is located at 1703 Mahoning Avenue Northwest in Warren. And we can't forget River Rock at the Amp. The 2026 concert series kicks off Saturday, May 30th with Fins to the Left.
For some people, retirement means slowing down. For Jack Kravitz,
But when I retired, a friend of mine had an e-bike, and he said, "Here," he gave it to me for like $300, and I said, "I'm going to start to ride." So I started riding, and I wore that bike out and got another bike, and I got in with a group of people who like to ride.
apparently it meant also adding a helmet.
Well, I've been involved with a lot of organizations, and such as Youngstown Rotary and Building a Better Belmont. And right now, my big effort is on Bike Belmont.
Long before organizing community bike rides, Jack Kravitz was known for running one of the area's most favorite Jewish delis. Back then, he spent his days serving corned beef. Now, he's serving community connection 1 mile at a time.
Bike Belmont became an effort to promote Belmont Avenue. In fact, I remember sitting down at a Building a Better Belmont group, and I said, okay, who's ever been up and down Belmont Avenue, really looked at it? And no one raised their hand. And I said, no, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it by bike. And that's how Bike Belmont started.
Now entering its 4th year, Bike Belmont has become part bike ride, part neighborhood celebration, and part love letter to Youngstown. This year's event features 3 ride options, a 12-mile neighborhood ride and a family-friendly 5-mile ride, of course, and then a special 35-mile route.
And then the other ride is a 34-mile ride, and that goes out to the airport, and the airport is closing down for an hour, and we get to ride on the runway.
And when the ride ends, the party keeps going. Food trucks, family dancing, kids with helmets, vendors, and hundreds of people gathering in Wick Park. Last year, organizers welcomed around 300 riders. This year, they're expecting close to double that number.
And it's been growing every year. The first year we had 65 riders. The next year we had 130 riders. Last year we had near 300 riders. And this year we're hoping for 500 riders.
Because underneath the fun, the ride has a bigger purpose. Bike Belmont supports efforts to strengthen the Belmont corridor, encourage bike-friendly improvements, and remind people that revitalization sometimes starts with simply showing up together.
Yeah, well, you know what? You have to start. That's the big thing, is get on a bike and start. Whether you're riding a regular bike, whether you're riding an e-bike, whether you're riding a trike. It's amazing that the options are out there right now for people of all ages.
So what do you do after all of those years behind a deli counter? Well, if you're Jack Kravitz, you ride off into the sunset and take an entire community with you.
Well, here we go, another Deli Spotlight first. And a first for my Sabina.
Yeah.
Sabina, congratulations.
Thank you.
For people that don't know you as well as I know you, can you tell everybody at home how long you have loved these things and what are they?
I've loved them since I was about 3 years old, and I would always go to the dollar store or to the regular store and pick one up and be like, can I get this? Can I get this? My dad would say no, but sometimes my mom would say yes. But I've always loved them. They've always been like my favorite thing.
How many birthdays have Squishies been on your list in the top 3 things?
Like 5 birthdays?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have a very keen eye. Like, what do you tell them? Like, what you like to watch on TV?
I like to watch like almost ASMR tab of squishy videos, and I make tab squishies and I hand pick some and sell them. Yes. And I like to watch a lot of squishy unboxing and haul videos on YouTube. And I won't be only selling tab squishies. I will also be selling like almost like Neatos, but the big cheese I've ordered recently, and I will be getting a fresh load of those.
Yes. And I think the part that made me realize that you were pretty serious about this was when you started to make them at home, which is also not a very clean or easy process, right, babe?
Yes, it takes a really long time. It takes up to 4 to 8 hours for them to cure. Some of them take overnight. But it just depends on what kind of kit you get. And be silicone, and it takes a while to make them.
So these are actually created from things that we've made in the kitchen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We like pancakes.
I love pancakes. They're like my favorite food. And these are non-toxic, so if someone ingests them,
don't do that though.
You can't eat them. They're not edible.
They're not edible.
But if someone accidentally ingests one of these, then you're not going to die. You might have to go to the doctor and get yourself checked out, but nothing bad's going to really happen. Right?
Dr. Squish right here.
Oh yeah.
Sabina Squish.
That's an
Sabina
actual
Squishies. Is there anything else that you want people to know? I don't think we're selling them online. We're only going to sell them here, right?
Yeah, here.
Mom doesn't need another
Maybe
job.
Eventually online later, but probably not. Something like that.
I told her eventually. But right now we're at the Golden Age Vintage Marketplace, which is technically what city?
I don't remember. Girard.
We were having this discussion. So it's like in Liberty, off Belmont, in Girard.
Yes.
Sabina, who helped you with the logo?
Ron, our cameraman.
And how long have you been actually working on the business itself?
Probably almost a year, maybe almost.
I think a year almost exactly to the month. So congratulations, kiddo.
Thank you.
When opportunity knocked, you jumped, right?
Yeah, I did.
What happened with Linda? Because this is the best part.
I came in and I was showing and telling what I was planning on to do with this and my space area, and she was very impressed on how young of an age I am. I'm only 11 years old. Selling and making and pricing squishies.
Yep. Was it a good math lesson?
Yeah, it took a while.
Congratulations, my darling. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud to be your mama. And way to go.
Thank you.
Linda doesn't say yes because I'm your mom. I know that.
Good luck, Sabina.
Hey, thanks, guys. That's funny. I know. I was like, I had a squishy emergency the other day. I was like, I gotta go. I have to
All
go
about the
restock
squishies.
Right.
All about the squishies.
I know.
All right, let's put the schedule up for this summer. Tell me something that stands out, Ken.
I'm going to give you 3 shows.
All right,
Brass Express, which is local. Doug Thomas, the music of Chicago.
Wow.
And Forever Seeger, they come from Canada.
Oh, okay.
They're incredible. That's July 11th. July 18th, Earth to Mars. And
That's Bruno
Mars.
Yes.
And Who's Bad. Now, I saw the Michael Jackson biopic. It was absolutely, usually they screw those movies up. They didn't with this. It was, it's the truth. Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. 2 more.
Okay.
Best of Time, Styx. The guys come from Florida for that. Escape. Escape was just in Japan performing. That's how good they are. Number 1
They're amazing.
Journey tribute in America. Wish You Were Here on the 29th, which is Pink Floyd. In the September 5th, Night Fever, which is the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
And No Funk, No Justice.
They're
The
great.
Kale brothers,
the
they're
Kale-
local,
They are.
they're great, and they enjoy what they're doing, so it's a lot of fun. It's just fun.
I have to say, you guys, we've been working with you for many, many years. Mike and I too, even before Valley Spotlight was in existence.
Yeah,
But,
just a long time ago.
This is one of my favorite schedules I've ever seen. You guys have really put something special together here. So
I think it's a good year. There's a lot of co-headliners too.
Thank
Yeah.
you, and Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job, Ron.
We have about 8 shows where there's actually co-headliners, like the Leonard Skinnard and Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. We were talking about Free Fallin'. We were a little riffing on that. So anyway.
All right, so go to the website, River Rocket. Get your tickets. You can get the season pass. I think it's $99. You can't beat the value.
Really
Thanks,
can't.
you guys, for having us.
Thanks for
being
having
here.
us. Yes.
Summer.
Yes, big
We need
summer.
a nice warm summer, dry.
I'm gonna in the closet one of these days.
I'm gonna
Leave
keep
it.
these pants handy.
I'm gonna wear those to the first show.
That'd be great.
The only place to be every Saturday night, River Rock at the Amp. Bye, folks.
Have a good day, everybody.
How you guys?
Shoot some slices, salad shooter. Shoot some shreds, salad shooter. Shoot some salad, shoot it fast, shoot it pretty, pretty salad shooter.
Presto Salad Shooter Slicer Shredder. Easier than a food processor. Just point and shoot slices right onto a salad. Shoot shreds right onto a pizza. Top a dessert, go a little nutty. Clean up easy, dishwasher safe. Small enough to store anywhere.
Shoot some salad, 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 salad shooter.
Now a cordless rechargeable salad shooter too from Presto.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.